I'm Sam McCarthy. I'm one of the directors here at D F McCarthy Limited. We are a fruit and vegetable wholesaler operating in East Anglia, sixth generation family business that's been going since 1877. We started off in markets in London before moving over to Yarmouth, where the family liked to holiday. Staying in the family business, grew into a bit of wholesaling, grew bigger and bigger before opening up depots in Norwich, Lowestoft, North Walsham. Then over the years, as transport links have got better, we've brought everything back together here in our central distribution hub from Norwich. So this is our site now where we are based, been here for 14 years. Biggest challenge we have in our business is stock management, quality, you name it. Fresh produce moves quickly. We don't sit on stock for 6 months. We don't sit on it for 6 weeks. We barely sit on it for 6 days. It has to move fast. We have to know where it's gone, who it's gone to, how much it cost us, how much we've sold it for. And to get that right, we really need an ERP solution to be able to handle our stock requirements. We have to QC the product, we have to store it, we have to transfer it, we have to know what's sold to who, we have to know exactly where everything's been, we have to be able to trace forward, trace backwards. We need to know everything about our stock, and that's what De Facto can offer for us. We've been using De Facto for getting on for 30 years, I think now, so it certainly predates my time here, it almost predates me. It was one of those things that we had to do as a business, absolutely had to move to computer-based stock management, to buying, to selling. The early days at Uncle's, sitting there in hospital beds, coding the very first products to get on the system, to get everything live. But yeah, we've worked with De Facto for, as I say, almost 3 decades now, and it's not just a program, it's a supply partnership. It allows us to run our business, and without it, we'd have big problems. De Facto pretty much is our business at this point. De Facto does everything from putting the suppliers on the system, buying the product, QCing the product, bringing it into stock, tracking it, selling it, assigning the funds to the customer, helping us to chase for invoices. But from sort of having emails and access to the bank, De Facto is pretty much what we need for our business. When you come and work at McCarthys, that is what you see. 90% of your day is De Facto. It is everything. It's where we do all of our work. It's where we make all of the changes to benefit our customers. And the processes they have in place allow us to do so. The relationship we've got with De Facto is great. There's no problem, too big or small. You pick up the phone, you speak to someone, you log an event online, and it gets sorted. It's the peace of mind knowing that it's going to get done right. That's what we like above all else. You throw a problem and it comes back solved. Or if not solved, you've got a range of options to pick from to move from there. And that's what we want. Dealing with a fairly small business ourselves, you get to know the people at the other end. You get to know their capabilities, their strengths, and that allows us to better manage our own issues. We'd definitely recommend De Facto. De Facto, a small enough company to work with us, to give us what we want, to make us feel valued, to make us feel looked after. They're a big enough company that it's a bit of software that we can rely on. Quite simply, we've built our business around De Facto. We've worked with them for decades and we have no intention of changing. It's a supply partnership rather than a bit of software, rather than something we want to use or maybe we'll think about changing in the next few years. It's allowed us to take our business to where it is now, and we hope it will take us into the future.